that do it? Biggie Boy is back in a big way tonight.
Wow.
I didn't.
It's
I was
literally
staying
just
away
one shot. That's why you
from,
saw
like,
them
spoilers,
staring at
and
each
it
other
was
so much.
harder
They
than I
know
thought.
one shot connects,
Look
it's
what time
over.
it is at the bottom of the screen.
That's why you're seeing the hesitancy
get a chance
in the
to cover
heavyweight
this
division.
last night live because I was
All right,
doing
this fight
boxing
replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
And look at the respect by these two gentlemen now. Here we see it.
Ooh, I like. Ooh,
There's the right hand.
that was sweet.
Swarms him.
Great way to start the day. That woke me up.
So he ate the left hook and then lands that right
Maybe it was the
hand of his
mustache.
own.
I
Had
like the
Junior in all
mustache,
sorts
though.
of trouble. Boom, there it is. Junior got
Sometimes
caught
UFC get
with
triggered,
his
even
back
though
up
like
against
we
the
talk
cage
to
as
him,
well.
we email. Long
Rozenstruik just
story.
swarms on him, and that's the one that stopped it.
So people always
Dan
ask me,
Mergliata
like, how your UFC
forced
videos
to
always
rescue
up?
Junior Dos Santos from the strikes of Rozenstruik. And look at this.
But man, UFC, we cool now. I was
Gotta
even
love it.
invited to Fight Island. Like,
And you know, Dan
You
Lambert,
know how
the owner
crazy
of
of a
American
dream
Top
come true
Team, is
that
happy
is?
to have both of those heavyweights under that
Like, it's not all
roof in
about money all
Coconut
the
Creek,
time, man.
Florida. But it's 3 consecutive setbacks now for Junior Dos Santos, and Jairzinho
let's talk about the
Rozenstruik
fight.
is 11-1.
Well, let's talk about what's possibly
and
next.
5-1 now.
He's going to get a
in
title
the
shot.
UFC.
Ngannou next, probably then
All right,
him.
the official decision is brought to you by
Likely him, right? It's
Guaranteed
gotta be
Rate.
right.
You could save massive money on your mortgage with the incredibly low rates from Guaranteed Rate. Act now by visiting
TstreeT Controversy with
rate.com to make it official.
We cover every
Here
single
now,
major
Bruce
fight
Buffer.
live. Please subscribe.
Ladies
Also,
and
I got
gentlemen,
UFC 4.
Referee Dan Mergliata
If y'all want to
stop
get
to this
hands put on
contest
you.
at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of
I'll
round
beat all of
number
you
2.
up, and I'll choke you.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Jairzinho Biggie Boy Rozenstruik.
What's up?
So Dom Jairzinho Rozenstruik on a night that belongs to the heavyweights, certainly making his presence felt.
Yeah, I mean, awesome adjustment. He was landing the right hand, so he faked the
All right.
right hand like he was.
Let's talk for a minute. You know, is this one of those things where 3 straight losses, like, does he have enough clout with the UFC for the UFC to keep him around, or should he go on a layoff, or is Junior Dos Santos done? I mean, he did crack Rozenstruik with some nice shots, but, like, you know, is he done? You know, it's interesting. Let's see if we get a post-fight interview because he was responsive and everything like that. He did beat Stipe once. I need to go back and rewatch that, though. I think I was drunk when that was, like, on. I was on, like, another channel at the time. I believe, yeah. And I don't really remember it. So basically, I've been watching UFC for years, and I've been told I should have been covering it years ago. But what happened was, like, what it is you got to watch all those fights. The good thing about UFC is that they're easy to binge, you know, because some of them end right in the first round a lot of times. And UFC Fight Pass is just excellent. You know, that's a bit of an essential, especially when you got to get, like, fight week research in. Like, who the fuck? I remember him. Did I see his fight? Like, you know. So we're waiting for the post-fight interview. And we're going to go from there. And going forward in the future, one of the reasons why I didn't cover this fight or the Shane O'Malley fight live, real time, is because I was covering boxing. And I'm thinking it's going to have to come a day where I'm going to have to switch over to covering UFC first and boxing second, depending on the fights. Because it's like, yo, for one, boxing used to disrespect me so much. I mean, before lockdown and everything, like, we were finally getting the respect we deserved and we earned. You know, let's not feel like we entitled. That's not, let me turn it up.
Octagon, after just losing in May, winning now by spectacular fashion. How good does this feel?
Thank you, sir. How you doing?
Good to see you.
He's always dangerous.
Nah, it feels great. I wanted to fight as soon as possible, as soon as I lost.
I got UFC 4.
I went back to the gym right away. Me and my team,
Xbox One.
we discussed things, and we just get back at it. And this is the result we were looking for. I needed this win to get back. Yeah, I need to set it straight.
Well, I follow you on Instagram, so I can see your training sessions, and I know that you're a man on a mission. Now that you have this victory under your belt, you're back on track. Give us your thoughts on who you would like to see next inside the octagon.
Right now, sir, you know, I heard a lot of guys calling my names, and people, the fans are matching us, you know. This time I'm going to let the fans do the thing, and the UFC got the fix. No matter who I got, I'm just going to accept, and from now on, I'm back in the gym. You can find me there wherever you want, 2 times a day.
Well, congratulations, sir.
That sounds
An amazing
scary,
knockout
the way you
victory.
said it.
Congratulations on getting back on track. You're clearly at the top of the heap in the heavyweight division in a very small amount of top contenders. So we likely will be seeing you one day fight for the title. Give us your thoughts on
Spiders
that.
be descending down.
That's the mission. The mission is to grab the title. I hope Francis got the chance after the fight of tonight. I'm happy that the fight's happening tonight. I'm going to run in the back to watch that fight too. Soon as Francis got a crack at the title, I'm going to be in here beating guys and get my chance. If Francis grab the title, I want a rematch. If not, we see how it goes. If I grab the belt first, I give him a chance. For now, I have a victory. I have something to celebrate with my family and my team. So we're going to do that.
All right, sir. Congratulations. Celebrate. Enjoy your victory, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Remember, I covered the DC fight already.
My country real quick. Tranang, Grand Tangi.
DC lost.
And Mekong, uno doro ete. Host.
Jairzinho Rozenstruik, ladies and gentlemen.
So I think Stipe versus
All right, that
Ngannou.
post-fight interview was brought to you by EA Sports. UFC 4, Shape Your Legend in EA Sports UFC 4 available now. And to quote the great Conor McGregor, Rozenstruik is not here to take part. He wanted to right that Ngannou wrong. He did that in a big way tonight. And he certainly leaves here a bona fide, viable heavyweight contender. By P3, the official protein snack of UFC.
All right, they didn't give my man June, I'm going to have to watch the post-fight press conference. So, listen, I was covering combat sports from about 4 p.m. Eastern until, whenever UFC went off. So I was done, and then I was already up at 5 a.m. in the morning. So bear with me. We're back in the swing of things. I'm jump-starting the channel. Boxing and mixed martial arts is in full swing. For those who watch all combat sports, you got the bare-knuckle stuff that's going to be going on, Bellator. So, I'm getting back in the swing. We're going to be here even next week for UFC Fight Night. So what I was saying is it makes perfect sense for now that we know that DC is moving on to better things, moving on to, his post MMA career. Stipe versus Ngannou, the rematch makes sense. And then the winner fights Rozenstruik, or do you match Rozenstruik and Blaydes? I think that's the way, isn't that the way to go? Honestly, some people, do people think that the heavyweight division is not, kind of deep, I guess? Because when I look at between the guys of, Ngannou, Blaydes, Lewis, Dos Santos, he's, Rozenstruik, Olenek, there's some, you never know who can beat who. You see what I'm saying? Now, Stipe, in regards to Stipe, he's above all those guys, but how will Ngannou react? That's the only fight they can really make, though, for the heavyweights, right? I mean, really. Just get that out of the way. But anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightFeed360.com. I would have really liked to have heard from Dos Santos. I just call saying Dos Santos. But whatever. Let's get the O'Malley fight. I'm TstreeT Controversy. Please subscribe. And my Twitter is TstreeT for life. It's been popping up at the bottom of the screen. And my gamer tag for Xbox One is TST Controversy. Letter T, letter S, letter T, and then Controversy. If you want to get these hands. Or I might get Khabib and choke you. Depends on my mood.